Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for zodiac signs, and that's for you coming from Taurus. And this is for the month of May 2017. So let me first shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards. I'm going to pull the first card, which will represent the first 15 days for you in the month of May for you coming from Taurus. All right, now this card for you coming from Taurus, number one, it says that for the first 15 days of May, you are going to be very, very lucky. You are going to get many opportunities, and you are going to find that the opportunities for you are to do with romance. So let's talk of your romance first. If you are looking for a romance, then the situation in the first 15 days is very much to your favor. So make the phone calls, make the contacts. You will be very pleasantly rewarded. If you already have a romance, that romance is going to go very well for the first 15 days of May for you coming from Taurus. Okay. Let's move to your marriage area. Well, the good news about your marriage is that financial news is good. And that firstly makes your marriage situation good for the first 15 days. And secondly, the situation is that you have some kind of protection from this planet. This card shows the new moon. And for you, the new moon means new beginnings which are good, new possibilities which are good. So this, the sign of the new moon, if you're looking for romance, very good. And if you're looking for a new start, a new beginning in your marriage, a new good cycle, that's also very possible. And again, I will point to the signs of business planets on the card, which show, it's basically the sign of Mercury, and it shows that you have plenty of good things to talk about finances. So your marriage situation is also doing very well in the first 15 days of May. Regarding general family areas, the signs here show that everything is under control, and there's plenty of good news for all family members. Let me now talk to you about your career areas, your job. Now, the first 15 days show that you are favored. Your bosses like you. People like to work with you. Good news about finances come. So you can look forward to something good in your area of job where support, happiness, and more money possibilities are there. Regarding your business areas, this card shows that you are focusing on the area of growth. So your area of growth in the first 15 days of May for you coming from Taurus are very positive, and that means good luck is coming your way. I like the way these cards show the focus you have on money. And so in business areas you are attracting. The law of attraction says that if you focus on what you want, you can only to a point, attract the beginning of that attraction. After that, it's up to you. So it's good that you're focusing on the sign of Mercury and the sign of also Venus. Both show that you will have the opportunities to think of buying property or doing well with property, and also in the business area doing well finances. The general financial areas from this card is positive. So you're going to do well in the first 15 days anyway. All right. Now don't go away. I'm going to pull the second card, and this is for the last 15 days of May. And after that, I'm going to give you a lot of information about your good dates, your good days, your good colors, your good directions. So don't go away. Be patient with me. I've got a lot of information for you. Now, looking at this second card which I've just pulled, and this relates to your last 15 days of May for you coming from Taurus. Now it shows upsets, it shows conflict, it shows that you want to tend to take the leadership role. So let me apply this card firstly to romance. Don't want to take the leadership role, don't want to be provocative, don't want to show your temper. That's the first step towards making the last 15 days better for you. Otherwise, the last 15 days of May are going to be pretty bad for you. Now, there's also difficulties in positioning yourself with your love partner, romance partner. So somebody wants to take the lead. And if your partner wants to take the lead, let your partner take the lead. that will bring some happiness at least. Okay, now for you coming from Taurus, the last 15 days show that difficulties in approach are the main thing in the areas of romance. So take the soft approach. Now regarding marriage areas, your marriage areas also can be disturbed by conflict, by differences of opinion. You cannot afford to be rude or to be blunt. The signs on this planet, on these cards, they show that you tend to be made of steel. So you want to use steel as a power to threaten. You cannot afford to do this to your romance partner or to your marriage partner. Your marriage is going to be under stress in the last 15 days. And the stress has to do partly with finances and partly with unexpected problems cropping up between the two of you. And the general family area is more of conflict than anything else. So there's pressure coming for you all round, whether in your romance, in your marriage or family areas. So you need to cool down really. I'm going to apply this card to your career areas for the last 15 days of May for you coming from Taurus. The last 15 days in your career, you attract bad news. You attract opposition from colleagues in your career, in your job. You attract trouble from your bosses. And so your back is to the wall in the last 15 days of May. You cannot afford to want to take the leading role, cannot afford to be aggressive with anybody. Otherwise, the bad news can become worse in your last 15 days of May. Regarding business, you are really going to be tested. You can have bad news in business in the last 15 days for you coming from Taurus. So watch out that in the last 15 days, bad news about business, losses about money. There seems to be many issues behind you. So it's not only one issue in your business area. And you are trying your best to solve things, but it's not going to be very easily. But don't give up. Now, having listened to me, you have to work harder. The main thing is do not cause conflict between you and your business people. Do not want to take the lead or be very stubborn, and do not want to show aggression. So remain polite and you will be treated politely as well. But the last 15 days are going to be difficult practically in all areas of your life. Now I want to talk to you about the good ages that are waiting for you, you coming from Taurus. And the good ages to look forward to in the month of May are the 7th, the 16th, and the 25th of May. On these 3 days and nights, you are going to be able to find solutions for all areas of your life. And these are the dates and the days where, these are the dates that 7, 16, and 25 that you must use to find solutions. I'm going to give you now your good dates as well. Well, I started with your dates, didn't I? And now I'm going to talk to you about your good ages. Now, your good ages, for those who are the ages of 25, 34, 43, 52, 61 or 70, you're going to have some kind of protection. So you can afford to take the leading role a little bit more than others, and you can afford to also make progress and be more determined as well. All right, those ages which are not mentioned, you have to be a bit more careful. Now regarding the color that I've chosen for you, this is for you in Taurus, and the color that I've chosen for you is the color green. Try and contact as much green as possible, and try and be a person who uses green undergarments, top garments, get a handkerchief that's green, hold on to the green, and it will help you overcome a lot of stress and anxiety as well. Regarding your direction, so that you can meditate, so that you can make your wishes, so that you can have your hopes, and the direction for you to face is the direction east that I've chosen for you for the month of May. So try and do all this and meditate facing east. Meditate just means to focus on what you want, okay, and you will be much, much happier. Regarding your health overall, I'm going to now pick up both the cards, the earlier one and the later one as well. Now, what happens here for the month of May for you coming from Taurus? The first areas, if you're a woman, there seems to be the area of the womb and the breast which needs some concern. And if you're a man, it's got to do with your thyroid gland. So that could be hyper or hypo and contributing to your lack of focus or to your intensity, which leads to your bad temper and things like that. For both men and women, this card says that what you are putting into your stomach is the wrong thing. And that is showing that, now, for example, this is the card that I mean. So all the swords are going into your stomach. I relate that as an attack on your stomach. So since the sign of Mars is there, I would say reduce red meat definitely for the month of May, for you coming from Taurus. Okay, so that's about your health areas. Well, this is the news I have to give you. I'm already Skyping, and you will spend 90 minutes with me. It will cost you USD 50. The Skyping is based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and I will look at your palms, and if you like, I will also consult my Kabbalistic tarot cards as well while we are Skyping. All right? Go to Facebook and look me up, communicate with me, make a date to Skype, or just go to Skype itself, and we'll be in touch very soon. Thank you and goodbye.